Yeah, good evening, folks. It's Crystal with Coffee, Crochet, and Cuddles. As promised, I am going to now review the rest of my ice yarns haul, part 2. Um, yeah, I put a quick little update from my emails on there. Hopefully it's finishing downloading while I record this one. This evening, I'm feeling much better. I don't have tea. I have apple cider because it's fall. You guys are probably laughing, think, where's the coffee? Your name has coffee in it. Well, I always seem to be recording for you guys at night, and I'm getting ready to wind down, and I don't want to put any caffeine in my system. So I promise eventually you'll see me with a coffee in my hand or a latte or something like that. So let's get right to it so this video is not too long. So give me a second to turn the camera around and we'll see what ice yarns we have left. Okay, to get right into it, there are the 7 remaining yarns over here too from ice yarns. So let me pull out the first one. Actually, I don't even need to pull it out. Let's just bring it forward. I'm sorry for the crinkling. You know how they're in plastic. But here's the first one. And you are gonna flip because it looks so similar to that Monaco yarn from part 2. But this one is called Cakes Air. Let's get right up close. Again, it's that chain spun yarn. This ball feels a little bit better and spongier. Well, let's read. Let's dive into some details. 50% acrylic, 50% polyamide, 150 grams, 180 meters. It's saying to use a 5 to 6 millimeter needle, which is a US 8 to US 10 as a bulky 5. I don't know. Anybody think that's a bulky 5? I tend to think that would be maybe a thick 4 to US standards. It could be. I mean, it is spongier than the other one, but it still doesn't feel all that spectacular. But maybe it's because it's wound so tightly in this cake. It's so cute. So super cute. The colors, how it goes from that white to a light pink to another pink to a darker pink. I mean, super pretty. I do wish it was a true bulky, because I probably would have used it for the Tammy Lethbridge sweater. Excuse me, I gotta let my dogs out. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. So, I don't know. I need to see it made up with something. It's not that soft, people. Not that soft. I'm going to have to crochet a little bit with it and see what happens. Okay, so, again, I don't know what it is. I get softer yarns, to me, than this in the United States. Probably because I don't use Caron or Red Heart Super Saver, but once I figure out what to do with this, maybe I'll make a hat. I'll see how it works up in a hat. And I'll get back to you, because with it being chain spun, it should be a nice light hat. So let me get back to you on this one. But for right now, for me, how it feels, I would have to say it's a no. All right, you all. Next up on our review list, and again, the reason why I ordered this is because I was trying to find that right yarn for the Tammy Lethbridge sweater for the crochet along. Because the one she picked out, for some reason, they changed over the machines and now it's not in stock. So this one is called Cakes Natural Cotton, which is 100% cotton. It's a 200 gram cake. It's 430 meters. It calls for a 4 millimeter or a US 6, and they call it a lightweight 3. No. I don't think so. This more looks like a 2-weight to me. Maybe. I don't know. To me, it's thin. I can't work with these yarns. God bless all the people that love these lightweight yarns like thread, super fine, fine sport weight, DK. Oh God, this girl is a 4 worsted weight or above. If I am working with a DK and I'm making a project, I mean, unless specifically the pattern calls for that 3 weight, oh, this girl takes 2 strands and crochets them together. So it'll go faster. Now let's see, made in Turkey. We don't see no color on this one. I do not, sorry. But as you can tell, I mean, they're beautiful colors. Beautiful purple's my favorite. But it's not kitchen cotton, but I can't imagine something wearable on this. It's just not soft enough. But I wouldn't use that as kitchen cotton, not a 2-weight. Oh, hell, no. So for me, this one's a no as well. I'm just not impressed with these yarns from Ice Yarns. I don't know. Maybe we'll get some better feeling ones in the next couple of packages. So let me get those up. Hold on. All right, y'all. Here's the next one from Ice Yarns. It's pretty like ombre almost, I would say. It's gorgeous. This one's called Magic Light, which is 100% acrylic, 100-gram ball, 360 meters. Calls for a 4 to a 4.5 millimeter needle or a US 6 to a 7. And it's a lightweight 3. Oh, look at this. Here we go. This is what I was talking about with that last one. Should I do a side-by-side? Give me 1 second. Let me grab that other one that says that they're a lightweight 3. So this is that Cakes Natural Cotton, and they claim they're a lightweight 3. Let's see if we can get a strand of that. See, how are we going to do this? They're not really easy to get next to each other. Let's pull it from... I don't want to unwind this baby. Alright, here we go. Alright, can you see that? I hope it's coming in real good. Because just side by side right here, this is a true lightweight 3 right here. And that is thinner. I'm not sure how much thinner, but thinner. So, lightweight 3, you are not. Okay. So now that we are actually looking at a lightweight 3, this is gorgeous. Alright. Since my hands are so weird tonight, I'm not going to feel it with my fingers. Give me 1 second to do a neck test. You know what? Squishy, soft, but I don't know. There's a funny smell in that ball of yarn. That smells like cotton. But there is a weird smell to that one, guys. Maybe it just needs to be aired out. Maybe it's the dye. But, whew, okay. So, assuming that you work up a project, and I'm assuming it's going to have a beautiful ombre effect, and you throw it in your hand wash, if you hand wash, but I would just throw it right in, because look, here's my symbols. Oops, sorry about that. No bleach. You can wash, no iron. So, yeah, I would just toss it in. Put some good smelling little beads in the wash machine. Get rid of that smell. I think I actually like to work with this one because it's so pretty. I love those pinks, and I'm not a pink person, but this is absolutely gorgeous. So this is a good one. Yay, ice yarns. So, yay, we got one finally. All right, let's go on to the next one. We're on a roll here. All right, everybody, this next one is, oh, God, it's almost purple. It's like, oh, yes, it's shade. I would call it shades of purple. It's probably something else, but this one is Wool Melange. And obviously, since it's got that in the title, it's got 30% wool, 70% acrylic, 100 grams, 180 meters. It's saying it's a medium weight number 4, and you use a 4 to 5 millimeter needle, which is a US 6 to 8. It is a roving type yarn. So I wonder how thin it goes. I mean, I'm not noticing a whole bunch of difference, like really thick to really thin. This may be because it's the end of the ball and it kind of just puffed out. Now, since it's wool, and again, since my hands are kind of acting a little wacky where I can't feel anything, let me bring it up to the neck. Oh, no. That's good. And it even smells. It even smells better than the last one. It don't have a funny smell. So what's the color on this one? So they're calling it maroon pink shades. Maroon. Not maroon. Maroon is red. This is, I would say, purple or wine shades pink, I would call it. But yay, that's a winner. That'll make something pretty. I've got to figure out what, because it's only 4 weight, but yay. We're on a roll. Let's keep going. All right, everybody, this is Ice Yarns Fantasia. Another roving yarn. This one is saying it's a medium 4. That is 100 grams, 190 meters, 25% wool, and 75% premium acrylic. And it's calling for a 5 to 6 millimeter hook and a US 8 to 10. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Scarfy. Because it goes some spots real thick to real thin. Not less than a 3, though, I would say. But yeah, super squishy. Super soft. This one has a little bit of a smell. Little bit. I would air it out. But, oh, not scratchy on the neck at all. I would totally crochet with this. Just to see what I could get out of it with this interesting how it's changing colors. Color changes on this one. This one, I'm trying to think what I would make with this. Crystal from Bag O' Day has a bunch of patterns that she uses Scarfy with. I bet you this would be an equivalent to Scarfy. So, yes, I definitely like this one, but I still don't think it's the right yarn for that crochet along with Krista at the Secret Yarnery. So, but yes, that's number 3 now with ice yarns. We're on a roll. We're finding some that are very soft, that I like the thickness of, that actually feel good up against me. So let's keep this good momentum going. All right, guys, we're down to 2 more. So let's take a look at this beauty. Oh, I love the colors on this one. Oh, yay. This is Ice Yarn Mystique. Ooh, just the sound of it. This one is a bulky. which I would agree with that. Looks like it goes a little bit thick to thin, but that's okay. It's not drastic. This one is a 100-gram ball, 160 meters, 25% wool, 75% acrylic, and a 5 to 6 millimeter, a US 8 to 10. And this one is pink, red, burgundy shades. Oh, guys, yes. It's still, it looks like still. This is another roving yarn. But maybe not as much. There might be a little bit of a spin on this one. Can somebody tell me if they see that this is lightly spun? Or if that's a true roving yarn. I don't know if that's just the fibers, how they colored it. Or if this is a true spun yarn. Alright, so the wool. Let's do the neck test. Especially considering it's not premium acrylic. But we'll take a neck test here. Oh yeah, that's good. Very nice. I don't know, something about these ice yarns. There's all a little bit of a smell. Sorry about that. There's all a little bit of a smell. This one not as strong as the other one. God. I wonder how this would work up. This one might be the winner for that Tammy Lethbridge crochet along. Even though it's not all pink. You know, here, let's take a look at this. This color here, let's see if this is showing up to you guys. It's like a red. That's my red. That's my pink in there. This is purple. There is like a burgundy color here in there. Oh, I might order more of this just for that one thing. So I've got 4 balls here at 160 meters. And you probably need close to 1,000. Oh boy. All right. So I'm going to process that. We'll see if I actually go through it or not. But if I had to choose, like if I absolutely had no choice and all I could get was ice yarns because I lived out of the country, away from any big box stores, this one would be the one I would crochet the Tammy Lethbridge sweater with. So, last one, guys, then we're done. Yay! All right, ice yarns, here we go. Last one, this big squishy poofy ball of purpleness. Woohoo, purple. Rose from Rose Likes Crochet, she would be loving this one. And this one is called Rosetto Worsted. It goes from thick to thin on it. Let's take a look. Let me set you down for a second. I want to get that little information from the ball band. 1 second. Alright, so slid this towards us. It's a 30% wool, 70% acrylic, 100-gram ball, 200 meters. Saying it's a worsted weight number 4. It probably goes from a 3 to a 5 because it does go from thick to thin. And they're calling for a 5mm needle, a US 8. Alright, neck test time. Nothing itching on the neck, on the face. I wouldn't hesitate to wear it at all. It's puffy, it's squishy. Alright, y'all. I definitely would have to wash all these yarns because there's some little bit of a smell to them. Besides the cotton. Cotton smelled like cotton. But these acrylics all have a little bit of a tiny smell to them. No, it's not a hay smell. I know what hay smells like. But regardless of that, yes, this would be a yes for me. Because it feels good. It's the right thickness. I wouldn't have any problems crocheting it. It's not rough. It's not scratchy. So this is a yes. So let me set you down here. I'm going to put up on the table and show you guys what I believe are the winners of my haul from Ice Yarns. Alright, so I'm back. So if you remember, I said that I originally ordered 18 packs of yarn. I just did a count of them, and including what the Yarn Fairy took from when the package was first opened, I count 17. So I went back in my emails and I realized that, one of the yarns was not in stock in the color that I chose, so it didn't get shipped. So it's actually 17 packs. But these 5 over here, let me see if I can't get that one in the light a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5 are the best of that 17. 4 absolutely were disqualified just because of how lightweight they were. And I don't crochet with that number 2 or nothing. Nothing. I even have trouble with a number 3. So, we're going to work with this Bon-A-Bon only because it's absolutely gorgeous. I think this was a number 3, but I'm not 100% sure. We're gonna put that in the yes pile. In the yes pile as well, sorry about the crinkling, is this Wool Melange. So beautiful. And that one that we just did, the Rosetta Worsted. This one's the Mystique. That is in the yes pile. And the Fantasia. Those are all yeses. I have no doubt that I'm going to enjoy working with those. In the possibility pile, only because of its size, is the Magic Light DK. And I have one more that's in the possible pile. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I had these 2 that were a maybe. One's the Prima Donna and one's the Gumball. But then I'm looking at that Gumball yarn compared to the Magic Light, which are supposed to be... the Magic Light is definitely a DK yarn. And this Gumball, if I thought... it is supposed to be a number 3. But let me tell you, folks, it's not. There's no way that's a number 3 yarn. So I wanted this to be a maybe. But for me, it's a no. Because this is a 2. Now, if you're a knitter and you love to knit, plan pooling and all that, this would be perfect for you. But for me, that's too much of a hassle. Too much. Sorry, Ice Yarns. That goes from a maybe to a no, now that I think about it. So, again, that would be all for all my Ice Yarns. Will I order from them again? I don't know. But if I do, I'll let you know, and I'll let you know what I got. In 1 second, I'll turn the camera around, and I'll summarize this Ice Yarn haul up. Now, I just want to say that this is in no way a reflection on Ice Yarns. It's just my opinion of what I like and what I don't like. As a crocheter, everybody is different. Everybody likes their yarns to feel a different way, gliding across their hook, gliding across their fingers, how it drapes, what does it feel like against their skin, a whole bunch of factors. So I'm not trying to upset anybody. I'm not trying to polarize a discussion with it. I am simply saying that I bought 18 packs of ice yarns to give them a try. 4 of them automatically didn't make the grade with me. They went to the Yarn Fairy right away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs in that bucket also don't make the grade because they don't feel good, even though they're the right weight. They're just rough across my fingers, which I do have carpal tunnel, so I have a pins and needles sensation in my fingers at all times. So yarn has to feel good going across my fingers. Then I have, that's 6, because I just disqualified the gumball for the sheer thinness of it. It's not a 3 weight, it's a 2 weight for that planned pooling. So that would be 6 right now after I did the initial look at them that I just says no, they're not for me. Somebody wants them, I'm more than happy to do a yarn swap with you all out there, because they're just going to sit until I donate them or something, because I won't use them. 2 I have that are a possibility. If I find the perfect project for them, I will definitely not hesitate to use them, even though they're a little bit on the thinner side. They're a 3 weight. And then 5 packages, which I absolutely think they're gorgeous. Caveat to that is there is a smell when I smelt the yarn. So I'd have to wash the items. Heck, I might even have to air out the yarn before I start crocheting with them. So that's all for this evening. Like I said, I'm not trying to upset anybody. If you order from Ice Yarns and you absolutely love them, keep ordering from them. Like Crystal from Bag a Day says, if we were all like the same things, we'd be pretty boring. But I'll come back at you soon on Wednesday to show you my whips, and Friday for finished objects. And in the meantime, if I run across any good sales or anything like that, I'll pop in on here and let you guys know. So I'm going to sign off for now. Have a good evening. And this is Crystal with Coffee, Crochet, and Cuddles. Thank you.